Man, what's up guys? I hope y'all are doing well and welcome back to yet another episode here on this channel. If you are a first time viewer, my name is Wayne McKnight Jr. and here we talk about personal growth, personal development, breaking through limitations and evolving and growing to become the best version of ourselves on a day-to-day basis. Speaking of which, the last video that I dropped, Every Day is a Gift, that video has given me the most engagement to date. Out of all the videos, it has given me the most engagement through the comment section to date, which leads me to think that it brought some form of value, and I'm humbled by that. That's incredible. That is the whole point of this channel, is not to entertain, but to give value. That's what we're here to do. So because it created so much engagement, I want to expand upon it. And I want to talk a little bit deeper on the fact or on the idea or the phrase of showing up to the day. That could be a very ambiguous term. It could be a very general term. And if you don't know what I mean, if you're not clear on my definition of what it means to show up to the day, anything I say after that fact won't be as impactful. So I want to spend today's video talking about what I mean when I say show up to the day. I want to give it some structure. I want to give it some meat of what it means, my version, my definition of showing up to the day. So I hope you guys are excited about it. Let's go inside. Let's talk. See you guys inside. Alright guys, so like I was saying outside, I want to take this opportunity to give some meat to the saying of showing up to the day. Now depending upon who you ask, you're going to get different definitions. And that's great because different people have different views and perspectives, and the more conversation you have with different people, it just gives you multiple perspectives to look through. So I'm getting ready to explain to you my thought process and my version of what it means to show up to the day. It is a 3-part process, and part 1 is this. It is recognizing the opportunities that you can step into that puts your value on display. All right, so let's break this down a little bit. Now, I know everyone watching this does not have a 9-to-5 job, but let's pretend for this particular instance. You see a job that you like, you read the job description, and you feel pretty confident in your abilities to perform that role. You apply, the company calls you in, and they interview you. At the end of the interview, they agree with you. They believe that you have the ability to perform the duties of this role. They hire you. They take you as an individual and put you into a system of many. This system only works if every person, including yourself, performs their role. Now, performing your role when everything is going well, that is just the expectation. The value comes in when there is something unexpected, something unfamiliar, something that will stop your ability to perform your duties. Remember, this system only works if you perform your role. So the opportunity to show your value comes when something presents itself that if you don't handle it, if you don't manage it, if you don't control it, you will no longer have the ability to perform your role. It is recognizing those opportunities and fully stepping into it. Even if you don't understand the solution, you're stepping into it with the belief in your ability to figure it out. Remember, we talked about believing in your ability to figure it out. It is stepping into those type of situations that are unfamiliar, that are unexpected, things that are going to stop you from performing your role. It is stepping into those things and handling them so that you can continue on with your responsibilities and with your duties. It is in those moments, it is in those opportunities when you step into them and you manage it and you control it, is when people see that and they say, I get why you got the promotion. I understand why they hired you. I understand why you were part of the team. Because you stepped into this situation that would have stopped your ability to perform your duties, you have put your value on display. And this is not coming from an egotistical, banging your chest, ooh, look at me spirit. It is coming from a spirit of servanthood. It is coming from a spirit, by any means necessary, I will get the job done. I will perform my duty regardless of any opposition that stands in my way. It is in those opportunities that you put your value on display. Look, Michael Jordan's value was not displayed when the entire team was healthy. It was an expectation to win, because that era of Jordan's prime, the Bulls were dominating everything. When everyone was healthy, the expectation was to win. Michael Jordan showed his value. Michael Jordan enhanced his legacy. Michael Jordan became the greatest player of all times when he still brought that team to victory when there were key injuries within the team. It is when he stepped into situations when they're down 20 points in the fourth quarter, but he steps up and brings them back and they win. It is the opportunities of when he has the flu, but he still shows up and leads the team to victory.
All right, thanks, Marv. At 3:30 this morning, Michael Jordan woke up with flu-like symptoms. He had a stomachache and a headache, and he couldn't go back to sleep. He threw up all night, and as reported earlier, he missed the shoot-around, but he was in bed all day and continued to throw up.
Able to scoop up the loose ball for the possession with 40 seconds remaining. The game tied at 85. 10 on the shot clock. Pippen backing Hornacek. Here's Jordan. Yes! Michael Jordan!
Michael, one of the great performances, the way you were feeling, you played 44 minutes. It was all about will.
Yeah, you know, it's all about desire. You just got to come out here and do what you got to do. We wanted it real bad, you know, and me as a leader, I had to come out and do my best, and hopefully the team could rally around me and come out and make contributions.
Never any doubt down the stretch. How weak were you?
I was really tired. I was very weak. At halftime, I told Phil that use me in spurts, but I mean, somehow I found the energy. Just stay strong. I wanted it really bad.
All right, congratulations on a great game, Michael. Get some rest,
Thanks.
And we'll see you on Friday.
It is in those moments of opposition, those moments of unfamiliarity, it is in those moments that your value is put on display. Okay, so that is part one of the thought process, is recognizing opportunities to put your value on display. Part two is this: while you're doing that, cementing the idea in your mind of the person that you want to become. If you remember the video, The Power of Clarity, I told you all the person that I want to become. Now, this is not effective unless you understand exactly and you're clear on who you want to become on a day-to-day basis. So in the video Power of Clarity, I told you all who I want to be on a day-to-day basis is a person that is consistent, a person that is enthusiastic, a person that is engaging, and a person that is courageous. On a day-to-day basis, I become very clear on who I want to be, and that's the model that I live my day with. For example, I have accepted the role of cleaning the kitchen. Look, I don't necessarily enjoy cleaning the kitchen, but I do it on a consistent basis. When I'm consistent in cleaning the kitchen, it makes my mind wonder, if I can do this consistently, what else can I do consistently? And then that opens up the possibilities. It gets my mind thinking of, wow, if you can do this consistently, you can do that consistently, then you can do that consistently, and it just steamrolls from that point. So what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, I am cementing in my mind the idea of being a consistent person. And if I can do this one particular thing consistently, there are several other things that I can do consistently. Okay? So part one is recognizing opportunities that you can put your value on display. Part two is cementing in your mind the person that you want to become. But remember, in order for this to be effective, this part to be effective, you have to understand and be clear who you want to be on a day-to-day basis. Part three is doing all functions throughout your day to the best of your ability. Meaning no shortcuts. I don't care how big or how small you think this action, this act is. Do it to the best of your ability. As you do that, you are creating a discipline, a mindset of, regardless of how big or how small, you are not going to take shortcuts. And you are going to do it to the fullest of your ability. You are going to be thorough. You are going to follow through. So for example, I know it's a small example, but it drives my point home. When I take out the trash, I don't just take out the trash. What do you have to do? You have to put a trash bag in there to replace the trash bag you took out. Not only do you have to do that, but I also wipe down the top part of the trash can, so it's not all nasty and disgusting. It is a thoroughness that I take out the trash. It is a no shortcut mindset that I have when I'm taking out the trash. If I'm able to do that in a thorough way, if I'm able to follow through on something so small, I can follow through on a lot more bigger things. It is the programming of my mind, of self, of showing up to the day, to leaning into the day. That's why every day is a gift. Every day gives you an opportunity to show up. And it's a three-part process for me. Recognizing the opportunity that you can step into that puts your value on display. Number two is cementing in your mind through each action of the person that you want to become. And three, doing every function throughout your day to the highest level of your ability. No shortcuts. Thorough, complete follow through. So when I say show up for the day, that is the construct in which I'm working from. That is the thought process in which I am working out of, are those three parts. So as I go throughout my day, that is my intention of showing up for each day. Man, I hope this was helpful. I hope this makes sense. This is so important to understand. I hope that you can pull something from this and apply it to your life to help you show up to the day in a consistent manner. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? This is incredible. This is amazing. Just continue to give value. Always think about how you can serve at a high level to give value. As you do that, everything else falls into place. All right, guys, that's what I have. Again, I hope this was useful. I hope it was helpful. I hope that it's something that you can pull from and apply to your life. Yeah. Until we meet again. Talk to you guys later. Peace.